What is up, Affected? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Again, we're sticking with IRL and things are new. Things are different. Not everything always works like it's supposed to. Is there any bad feedback? Any of that coming through? Is it like double audio? Because if it is, and it's like 10 minutes from now and somebody goes popping in, hey, good to see you. Ow, this hurts my head. Now I'm going to be mad. But if we're all good, cool. No, the wiggly lady went crying. Sup, nerd boy? Sup, sea chicken? Good to see you back, man. Miss Notch, fantastic see you. I see you up there. Seems normal. Thank you. Thank you, Lethal. I appreciate that. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend. I do apologize that it is just another Monday. Just another manic Monday. Seems normal. All right. Anyway, so we are still doing the same old comic stuff, mainly because I'm supposed to be on a break. We're on a break, Red Walrus. Take the hint. Stop ruining shit, Lethal. Thank you, DMK. By the way, I've missed you, DMK. I was laying awake screaming last night, and I was like, where's DMK been? I'm like, that's where he's been. He don't give a damn about comics. But regardless, it is great to see you. Jigsy! You're not driving, are you? So, something else, if you guys have seen, we have added a couple of stuff on the side, since this is a comic stream. And I wanted to sort of implement, different aspects, see if everything could be able to be ran that way or not. It doesn't seem to be eating too much computer, so I think we'll be all right with this. Let's see here. Stop lying, nerdy. I don't know what that means. Okay, on PS4, you are a smidge quiet. Just a smidge. I appreciate that. You told me that DMK can eat a D. Yes. I've been sick, sinus, and head cold, doing better. Awesome. Good to hear. Hey, Red. Yes. So anyway, we added this, and anybody who was in here for the title screen, we added a couple of new things. Like, it's just stuff that works. There's your Wiggly Girl. I do want to add something else, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet. But we are working on new things. If you're going to be able to stream from your computer, you might as well use, the best of your abilities. And these are actually comic book covers. I know some of them are kind of hard to see. But they do move. They do transition and move. So I thought that was something neat to add. Oh, I forgot. Hugs, nerdy. Oh. Settle down. Love the sideburns on you. I can't grow facial hair really well, but I can grow, like, hella sideburns. So we go with that. Juba Duba, what is going on, man? Ow. We did add Michael Jackson up there. That's a new ad. I figured if you're going to have a Nerdy Effect stream, what the hell was that? It doesn't work. Oh, it's hosting. Okay. The hosting I haven't had a chance to put a marquee to yet. I'm going to think of something cool to do. But the Hallelujah should work. But see, Chicken, I appreciate the hell of that host, my man. MJ, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Nerdy, do you have a small hole in the side of your shirt? Yes, I do, right there. Chillin'. Keeping it simple. Keeping it chillin'. But anyway, so we are doing comic books. I'm not just bragging about all this. One more thing I want to show you guys since you are here is I was working on the main show stuff. I'm still not 100% happy with it yet. Have you lost some weight? No. I've lost some hair. But I'm still working on this. But this is the new live scene that we've got going on. And I'm not happy with it, but I like it better than the previous one. If you look up right here and here, it actually has spider webs that come down. And I think that is definitely more nerdy than like electrodes and all that kind of stuff. The Turtles collection has been moving. Yeah, it's I'm working on it. I'm trying to document it, and also like taking record as to what I have. So that's why the Turtles collection is moving. I'm doing that with comics and Turtles. Chilling like a villain on a killing spree. Is that how that works? Do villains chill after kill? I don't know. Matter Duvive. Oh, what's going on? Have a J-Dog. Anyway, So we added some stuff up there, and then I've got this this N64 swap. I don't know. I'm not happy with it yet, but it doesn't matter because we don't use that. We use the comic stream thing. Yeah. Anyway, so we are talking comics tonight, and again, hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. But we've got a whole lot of comics to get into. Wait, did I hear mention of a haircut? Do you get to see Smoking Lady? What the hell's a Smoking Lady? Hey, J-Dog. So, a couple of them. These are actually trades. Whenever a comic book series gets 5 or 6 issues or whatever, instead of having to purchase all 5 or 6 issues individually, you then purchase them all that are compact into a big book called a trade. I know. Stupid. I know you know this, but I'm figuring I'm putting it out there for people who don't. Hey, Dan. What's going on, Ali D? So this one is one of the ones that is in my to want to read pile. But this is the legendary Star-Lord Rise of the Black Vortex. And it is it's like the beginning of Star-Lord and Kitty Pryde's romance, which I'm a huge Star-Lord fan. But I've also always liked Kitty Pryde. So the fact that both of them get together for a little bit of romance is awesome. And this isn't a trade. And you can buy this individually comics if you decided to. But you don't necessarily need to since it's all here. But the artwork on the inside is pretty damn phenomenal. Oh, come on. Brain has to fire up the extra RAM smoker lady. Oh, the gray hair. I forgot all about her. No, I haven't had a haircut. I just shaved. You don't have to go to a barber to get it to shave. Well, you may in England. I apologize. Take that back. But yes, Moneymaker, good to see you, man. Moneymaker, I believe, is going to be on early tomorrow, which is going to throw everybody for a fucking loop. V2. Oh, that's right. We didn't get the Nightbot fixed. We can do that real quick. Let's see if we can get the Nightbot fixed. Give me a second. All right. Come on, Nightbot, you bastard. Psst. Ah! Dan! Appreciate that, man. I don't know why Nightbot's being a butthole. It started at like mid-Friday. Let's see. Applications. Swapped. Now, commands don't work in here. You should know that by now. I don't know why it's being a butthole. There it goes. That's what I needed right there. Alright. Now try it. No. You guys didn't break it. It broke halfway through Friday's show for some reason. Bam! Got it back online. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Hey, Miss Nodge, good to see you. Yeah, it is. It's awesome to see people on Twitch that have made the, not an official swap because the Playroom still exists, but somebody who actually made the swap from YouTube and said, like, you know what, I'll make a Twitch just so I can follow some of the cool people. There we go. It's back. There you go. I appreciate you doing that, J-Dub, because I know other people did it, but I wasn't paying attention. Is it me or people overreacting to Solo before it's even out? Yeah, that's... Fizz, we live in the modern day and age of everybody has an opinion and everybody's opinion is right no matter what. And they're going to put it out there because... Now, granted, that happens to me every once in a while, but most of my anger is directed towards the female Ghostbuster movie, which was a load of shit. But... that being said, the Solo movie, I'm definitely going to give it its props. I'm going to watch it with an open mind and see what they produce. So, hopefully they do. You can live without the shitty bot. No, I couldn't live without the shitty bot. I need it. Internet spazzes out everything. That's true. Solo, you're welcome. Sorry, appreciate it. So, back to comics. I've talked about Zenoscope in the past. Zenoscope has amazing artwork, and a couple of years ago they put out a series called Oz, and this is, I believe, this is 4 or 5 issues of Zenoscope's Oz, and they definitely took Dorothy to a different level. First they took her to a plastic surgeon, then they took her to a different level. But for the most part, the story is actually pretty damn cool. And it's neat to see people, other than just Dorothy, have the augmentation. Let me see if I can find some. There we go. Check this out. So there is your old school cowardly lion just ripping people to shreds, cutting off heads, things that J-Dub does right before he then goes and chills. Jizzy goes commando. It happens. It happens. Yep, still going to follow the good people who switch to Twitch. Yes, and we do appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Makes me smile. Oh, hello, Dot. Not till Go Commando Day, which is March 4th. You're right. I do have that wrote down somewhere. Damn, Dorothy. Yeah. But regardless of that, the artwork on the inside is fantabulous. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. So those are 2 trades, and don't ask me why they pulled up the trades first, but we just did. Wow, can't show that one. All right, let's take it to a different level. Let's get away from those. If you guys would have seen what was the first comic in that, I might have sent it to Fizz later. All right, so on Wednesday we talked a little bit about the Dark Knight Metal series that recently came out the past 4 or 5 months ago. This is Dark Days, the casting, the prelude to Metal, and this is issue number 1, and it does have a metallic type cover to it, but it is Batman, and so it's always awesome regardless. But I've heard nothing but great reviews about this entire series, the Metal series. Anyway, issue 1. What camera do you need to stream on Twitch? We don't need any specific camera. You just need one that is, I'm going to put it this way, whatever is in your price range. Now, I have the Logitech 922C, I believe that's what it is, and it can go all the way up to 1080p, but they do make cameras that are like, a couple $1,000s, that stream in 4K. So they're way up there. Foil cover! Yeah, it's sort of a foil cover. It's not like the old school 90s foil cover, but it definitely has like metallic coverings to it. So here's another one. This is a new series, which I want it to be all the way out, and then I want to read it before I get there. But this is Doomsday Clock, issue number 2, and this is one of the variant covers that came out. Now, Doomsday Clock is actually the crossover between the DC universe and the Watchmen universe. Yes, the Watchmen universe, one of the greatest comic, it's a comic, trades that ever existed. It is a beautiful read. They made a movie that lived up pretty decently to it. The movie is awesome, even with big blue dong swinging around. But yeah, pretty damn cool they're doing this crossover. I have not read it, but I want to. I have a $25 Logitech 720p. Oh, that's awesome. Like I said, that works. That works. As long as you have a camera that produces. It doesn't have to produce in 1080p. Mine technically only does 720 when it archives to Twitch. And then I think it even dumbs down whenever it goes to YouTube. So don't worry more about that. More graphic novels. Sort of. That's the only 2 that I had. And they're there. Awesome Sauce. What's going on, Pool Table Lady? Good to have you. And Listwitz, good to see you, man. J-Dubs. So this is also a new series that I think... Now, I haven't seen the final issue yet, but this is Batman White Knight, issue number 3. And yes, a lot of these are newer ones that I've shown on the show in recent months. But Batman White Knight, and we'll talk a little bit about this, is a cool twist. White Knight is based around if the Joker and Batman swap places. Whereas Batman is an evil villain, and the guy playing the Joker is the guy trying to save Gotham City. That's what White Knight is about. I blame you. Wait, Jizzy, I blame you. Well, I'm glad you brought that up, DMK, because anytime we do have a problem, we just go out and, let's see here. Boom. We just go out and we spin the wheel. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to find out if it was my fault or not, whatever the hell DMK is blaming me for. Is it my fault or is it Lethal's fault? turns out it was my fault. Lethal, you got off the hook. You got off the hook. Let's see here. Gonna try to stream my railway if I can. That would be awesome, man. That would be great. Nano Felt Max. Oh, I Am Fatality. I was like, what is a mudflannel? Yes, I Am Fatality. I appreciate that, my man. Seen your post on IG. You were streaming and reminded me. Yay. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that since a lot of people rely on the PlayStation because I was there for 3 years that, hey, I'm on the PlayStation and the network and all this stuff, whereas I'm strictly dickly and twitchy right now. So a lot of people kind of forget. Even though I follow the same schedule, it's very difficult. So I'm posting on all social media just to remind the people that I am still alive. I'm just on a different area. My boo Jizzy, what's going on, Fatality? Hello, Nerdy and everyone. Bruce, the Platinum King. Welcome back to Twitch and welcome back to IG. Fatality, Barbecue Brother. Fatality, Handsome Guy. Sea Chicken forgetting to advertise the Nerd Effect. No, that's fine. Look, don't worry about all that. It's just that a lot of people they forget that I have moved officially to Twitch, and they're just like, where's this nerdy guy? And it's like, calm down, British people. So, there is another issue number 4 of Batman White Knight. And like I said, it is a complete role reversal, which is awesome. Yep, I know YouTube misses you. Well, I mean, I still archive on YouTube, so like if you do seriously need Nerdy Effect in your life or whatever, you can always go back and watch the archives. All of them are available. All of them. I recently crossed 600 videos on my Nerdy Effect YouTube. I'm sad. But yeah, this is like, when this one archives, it'll be a 602 or 603 or something like that. So all your Nerdy Effect needs are available on the YouTubes if necessary. But I am so much happier here on Twitch with the availability of what I'm able to create on the side and all this. The only difference is I wish that the camera was a little bit wider angle because you don't get the effect of the room like you used to. But that is a future fix that we're working on. But for right now, I am so much happier here. And again, I talk to other streamers and stuff. It is very nice to be able to go to another stream on Twitch and nobody knows who the hell you are. It is very nice. It's like, hi. And they're like, hi, guy. And it's very nice. So I do enjoy it. Everyone needs a Nerdy Effect. No, that's Jekyll is a Lamau. Walmart don't have the 6-inch Optimus or Bumblebee metal figs. Sexy Dan, yes. Trying real hard to be chill. Why is he trying to be chill? So this is a series that I do enjoy. I think this is the last issue that I read, but this is issue number 4 of Curse Words. No, not those curse words, but just normal like words of curse, like damn it, what was a damn Harry Potter spell? Levioso, but those kind of like Levioso in chains. I don't know. Anyway. 600 videos, damn. I mean, we've been doing this for over 3 years. You know, when we come back to the full-time schedule, within 6 episodes, we'll hit 200 episodes of the Nerdy Effect. That's a lot of damn episodes. No, I totally stole his Lamau. Technically, it is everybody's Lamau. That is how the Jekyll works. Here's another issue of Curse Words. I believe this is a variant cover. Anyway, this is issue number 5 of Curse Words, and I do love this series. I think this is a great new series. It's not that old. It's not even a year old yet. So if you want to read something cool, I say pick this up. I can treat you like a stranger if you like. The Nerd Effect Comment Vault is sponsored by Snuggle Fabric Softener and Hawaiian Punch. Okay, so here's a series, and we've talked about this before, that I was so hyped about. Like, the first 2 issues were amazing, and then after that, it just fizzled to the point where I don't even want to read it. What's going on, Tukaki? But yes, this is the Justice League and the Power Rangers when DC Comics and Boom Comics teamed up, and the first 2 issues were the actual Power Rangers and the actual Justice League fighting. It was really, really badass to see the pink pterodactyl come in and swoop Batman away, and a few other things. Like, they were actually combat fighting. And then the 3rd issue, they're like, whoa, we're cool, the same side, and we're friends. And then they spend the next 4 issues being dildos like, hey, yeah, we gotta go and get Brainiac and Zed. We gotta get them. We're friends. We gotta, no, just, I was so hyped and it was so interesting. And then it was just kind of like, anyway, Aaron Brew Fatality, boom. Hawaiian Punch. I haven't had that in years. I want some Hawaiian Punch. Yes, JDF is coming to Nottingham. The con is in town. Yes, but you don't leave your house. All right. So here is a new, I think this is new, or, no, this is not new. This is a couple years old. But this is the Justice League Dial. But yeah, this is issue 23.3, and I only picked it up because I thought that the cover was just interesting and odd. Just, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with this, but I do think this is awesome. What is going on, Metamagwai? Thank you very much. I don't know what happened. When I was fixing all this stuff, my followers, my cheers, all that stuff just went weird. Metamagwai just subscribed. Just subscribed? 2 months in a row. Thank you so much, Carol. I appreciate that because it is Party at Lost. Party at Lost. If a TV series, that comic book would be 24 hours of dude. Yeah, you probably would. You're right. I appreciate the host, Gary, and we are working on new stuff. You know, I spent 6 hours working on just getting this new stuff to look good in here, and then working on the other one that I didn't even like in the end. So I'm working on it. It's getting better to me, but it's not where I want it yet. But that's why we do this. That's why it's easy, chill comic stream while I still work out the bugs. And we got Nightbot working again. But Metamagwai, I appreciate you, and I appreciate that subscribe. I think I'm going to make a fish stick for the subscribe, like he's going to get up in your face and do all that. That'll be the subscribe button. 24 episodes, I mean. I know what you meant. So here's a weird issue. I just picked it up because I thought it was just stupid. But this is issue 14 of Not Brad Eck, Four Bushman Returns. It is a dude in a, I don't know, Long John's dabbing with a pot on his head. And then you've got Captain America dabbing in the background. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. So I picked it up just out of randomness. Just complete and utter randomness. It's working. Be right back. Where are you going? Your comic banner is cool. I thought it was cool. But I really enjoy the Michael Jackson up there. I don't know if Fatality has seen it or not yet. He is moving, but I move more, so you never know. Here's a cool one. I don't know if this was a one-shot or not. I've never seen issue 2. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist because I haven't seen it. But this is Cassian and K2SO Rogue One issue number 1. And I think that this takes place before Rogue One so that you kind of get, I'm on my way home. Do not be driving and watching Nerdy Effect. It is not good for anybody. But be safe. But yeah, I think this takes place before the issues of Rogue One, so that way you sort of get more of a backstory between these two, because you know there's a lot. Yep, he's working on getting boobs and some tight clothes in stream. I am working on that, and trust me, it's coming. Ever since I started becoming a personal chef, 2 more family members have hired me. Hell, yes. You're going to be raking in that money, Fatality, and just remember, you owe me $6. I got a few Not Brand X books. Do you really, Big? That's awesome, man. I hadn't heard of the character. There's a friend of mine. He sort of half-heartedly works for Marvel, and he was telling me that issue was coming out, and that's when he said, just go ahead and pick it up and flip through it, read it. I haven't done it yet, but he says flip through, read it, and I'll get to it eventually. What's going on, K9? Good to have you. Let's see, what is that? Hello. There, the little French lady. There you are. I'm sorry, I'm missing it. Is the dabbing their superpower? Boom. They're pretty good. Awesome. What is going on? Gorilla Con. I like that. Gorilla Con sounds like a guy that I would like call up on the weekends if I needed someone to help me like fix a deck or whoop somebody's ass. But Gorilla Con, hope you're on a fantastic Monday, even though it is sadly Monday. See Chicken, Little French Lady. Hey, yes, autocorrect is a bad thing. ASMAR through the car radio. We have to talk about comics. All right. Hello and welcome to 69 Live with your host, Jizzy. Today's episode is going to be sent out to Angela. Now, we know she's driving through the mean streets of Florida right now, and we just want you to kick back, relax, and listen to these tunes. These tunes... Ah!
Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Those tunes are brought to you by Moneymaker254, who'll be live tomorrow on the PlayStation and YouTube. We'll be back right after these. That was a perfect timing, by the way, Big. Big, I appreciate the hell out of that follow, man. I really do. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Lick 93. I couldn't remember what the damn radio station was. This is Lick 93. I missed it. Vegan barbecue brisket. Infinity War thoughts. I've told my brief spoiler ish about Infinity War. I enjoyed the absolute hell out of it. It was a non-stop roller coaster ride from the Marvel logo. It was Marvel logo, and then you just sort of grip the chair and for 3 solid hours, even after the credits, and then you go, what? Yeah, it was amazing. But just basically, due to not trying to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, we don't do a lot of talking about it, but it was amazing. It is a 10-year build in cinematography. It has been nothing like that. I mean, people could say Star Wars kind of is, but there was a 30-year gap in between. So, it's just not the same. Marvel has done beautifully, and I cannot wait for more. Loving my comic book store. The owner has been saving me old foil covers. That's amazing. That's awesome, man. Nope, not going. Go, Fizz. Go right now. Can't help it. Jizzy started it. I don't know. What'd you do? Oh, you took your panties off. Ah, what a sexy voice. Welcome to Lick 93. We gotta get back to comics. Angie's about to drive off the road. Focus. All right. So I picked this up strictly on the cover. I don't plan on reading it. I just thought it was cool. But this is Gotham City Garage, issue number 1, with, that old darling Harley Quinn there. They do make more of these. I've seen the other covers, but the other covers just do not stack up to this one. I think that this one is just a perfect badass cover. And for anybody who's new to the show, I am a cover guy. I have a lot of damn comic books, and most of them are purchased due to the fact of the cover just drew me in. Infinity! Yes. So, I mean, in few words, Big, what did you think about Infinity War? Gotham, what's going on here? It's good to see you, man. The Nightbot is working again. It was more of an 8 because it was 8 films and they fell behind a year. Fizz, we're not getting into that. You got to do a Lick 93 show as Hank Hill. Okay, hang on. Hang on, we're working out.
Boy, I tell you what, welcome back to Lick 93 from Harlan, Texas.
I can't do Hank Hill quiet. It doesn't work.
Oh, damn it. It's too back in the throat. Welcome to Lick 93, Angela. Are you a girl who appreciates a hot lick?
Appreciate the hell out of that, Freddie, with a raid. Believe it or not, Freddie is the first person to ever give me a raid. And now, if raids are offensive, moderate in chat settings. Chill out. Infinity War was 100 out of a 10. I agree with you, Big. I really do. I think it was phenomenal. Regardless of anything that happened, will happen, whatever, I think that it really was a perfect roller coaster ride. But Freddie, good to see you, my man. Hope you had a fantastic Monday. I saw you streaming earlier. Popped in for just a brief second, but couldn't stay very long. Imagining Dr. Claw, the host of Lick 93. We're trying to talk comics. All right.
Welcome back, Gadget. Lick 93.
You know what's sad is I have no idea how loud that is or not. Hugging heroes, you calm the hell down. You know he's hugging you from across the pond.
Hello.
Comics. So, one of my favorite characters in all of comics is the Red Hood. And when DC did their Rebirth relaunch, they came back with Red Hood and the Outlaws. And this is issue number 11. Pretty damn cool cover. I like these two face-offs. I like that they're dirty, they're worn, they're beat up. You can tell that there's a battle ensued, regardless if you actually keep up, read the comic, or even know anything about these characters. You know strictly by the cover that they know, yep, something's about to go down. Issue number 11. Freddy! Yes.
Go to sleep, bitch.
Let's see here. Oh, we talked about this a little bit earlier. This is Justice League and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue number 3 of 6. And like I said before, this was an amazing start with a huge fizzle end. Just, ugh. Like, it started out so good, and then it just went, we're friends, we're teams, yay! No. We want a knockdown, drag-out fight. I want to see Superman take on the Green Power Ranger. He whips out the Dragon Zord, sticks the tail up his ass. Batman doesn't know what to do. That's what I want to see. I did Dr. Claw voice in a rap. Nice. I'm trying to think of a rap song real quick. Give me a beat. Dingo and the Baby. Yes. My rap partner, Freddie Reddy. Freddie is at 44% because it's only Monday. You want to be fully torqued, wait till Friday, but sadly it's only Monday. He just started adding Sunday Night Heat to the WWE Network. Muffy Mower will soon be immortal. Oh my God. Settle down, Fizz. Justice League and Power Rangers. I mean, yeah, it's the thing is, whenever we dive into this comic book collection, and we're very slowly doing that, obviously, tonight, but you're going to see a lot of stuff that you didn't know existed, a lot of stuff that shouldn't exist, and a lot of things you're going to question like, hey man, why do you even have that? But yeah, it started out, the first 2 issues were great, and then after that, it was just, I don't know, it was just normal, like, we're going to save the day. Love that Muffy. You got to send me a picture. Megazord and Optimus Prime are brothers. I would not believe that. Anyway. So another one that we talked about again, this is issue number 3 of Curse Words. This is one of the new series that came out in the past, I would say 6 months, 7 months. And I think it's a phenomenal series. It is a great pickup. If you wait maybe 1 or 2 more months, a trade will be out of this. You'll get the first set all together. And that's where I would start at this point. Give me 2 minutes. All right. So here's a cool concept. It's weird. None of these are in order, which is why I'm doing this comic vault, which is why I'm backtracking, showing all these in random ass order, because like I don't know what I have, and I'm archiving it. I'm making sure I know what I have. I'm putting them in order so that way I don't buy doubles like this. Now this is Biff to the Future right there. Biff to the Future, and this is both issue 5 of Biff to the Future. And I didn't know that I had issue 5 until after I bought it and put them together. There's issue 5, and then boom, there's issue 5. But the fact that they've made multiple covers, I go to the comic shop, every other week. They put out a different variant cover. I didn't know that. So I end up with 2 damn issues of Biff to the Future. What are you asking that Biff to the Future is? I'll tell you, voice in my head, and also Allie D, who needs to calm the hell down. Biff to the Future is actually what happens to Biff after he gets the sports almanac. It is from the time that his younger self gives it to his older self, gives it to his younger self in Back to the Future 2, to the point where Marty foils his plan. It's everything leading up to it. It's all the stuff that you wish that you knew, and now you get to find out. And this is issue number 5. Put that with the old Archie Meets the Predator comic. Believe it or not, Big, I don't know if you were in here at that point, but we actually showed that last week. I do have Archie Meets the Predator, and there was another one. Oh, it was Archie and versus Sharknado. That was another one. Needs one of every comic. I don't have one of every comic, but I have damn near close of one every. Variant covers are always awesome, though. Agreed, but chances are I would have just bypassed one of them at this point because I'm running out of damn room. I know that anybody that is new to the show, like, you can't quite see, but there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot. So Biff Co. and that and all that. Yeah, everything. Like, it's how he won the racetracks and when he married Lorraine, when he killed George. All that stuff is in those 5 or 6 books. All that stuff. Let's see. Biff, it's what's for dinner. Yum. Okay. Now, this I have to tread very lightly because I am a dude and I do have dude covers. So all right. This is okay. So this is issue number 2. There we go. Jungle Fantasy, issue number 2. And believe me, that is all I can show you of that cover. So just picture in your mind what would be going on the cover. I got room for your stuff. You want to move some of it. Bam! Right in that lethal anus. But nah, dude, that's a green screen. You're right. This is all a green screen. What's going on, Dill? Hope you're having a great day, girl. I know you're probably still sort of jet lagged and all that stuff from being way out there in California. But it's good to have you back. Feel so bad if you ever move. I know, but if I do, I'm damn sure gonna hire you, gorillas. I'm telling you, man. Like, if I need a deck built or somebody's ass whooped, I'm calling you. If I need somebody to carry these boxes out, bam, GorillaCon coming over. I would like to know what Biff was up to. That's why you gotta read it. It is called Biff to the Future. It actually is pretty cool. I read issue 1 and I was hooked instantly. But I mean, I am a big Back to the Future guy, so. Of course. Okay, sorted. Okay, cool. Wait, why did my anus come to your mind? Hello, Delve. So, here's a cool series. I read this, I think, to issue 4, and there's not that many issues to this. But this is Star Wars Han Solo. And what this is, whenever Disney relaunched with the Star Wars universe, they also relaunched their entire comic line. They made a brand new Star Wars. They made a brand new Darth Vader comic. Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Lando Calrissian, Han Solo. One of the best things that ever come out of the comic books was a thing called Vader Down. And I'm sure somewhere in here I've got some Vader Downs. But this one, I'm just one call away. Bam! I appreciate the hell out of that. I want GQ Smooth to build me a house. Me too. But this is Han Solo, and a lot of what this based around is the Kessel Run. I think that, if I remember right, it takes place right after the Kessel Run, and it's a lot of flashbacks to it. He has to like jump to these individual planets real quick in this race to save some people and save some time. And from what I remember from the issues, it was actually a really, really, really good read. Don't want to do those. Okay, we talked about this earlier again. This is the Dark Days. This is part of the prelude to the Dark Knight Metal. And this is The Forge, issue number 1. And I believe I already have this issue, so this is a part why I do this, why I'm trying to organize this. And for anybody that's new, I'm telling you, we are scraping the very top of the barrel of this damn comic collection. But anyway, what heroes? I don't know. I never noticed the Xbox controllers. Yeah, it's actually on the Xbox stand as well. It's an old school Xbox stand. Hug stand. I lost it when you said lick 93. Hell yeah, because you are a girl who enjoys a hot lick, right? Hashtag it. Anyway, and it is sort of a foily cover, J-Dub. It's hard to tell in the plastic, but it does have a sheen to it. But yeah, everybody who's read this says it is fan-damn-tastic. Okay, let's see. Save those. There we go. This is issue number 9 of Red Hood and the Outlaws. Again, in no random order whatsoever. Oh, Metal Mogwai must be at home right now. Issue number Trace of the Red Hood and the Outlaws. Not a fan of this cover, but I'll deal. Just arrived home. See? My GPS tracker that I put on you is working perfectly. I know where you are at all times. Okay, walking in. Good to know. Angela, party at Angela's. Every time I see Lethal's name, anus comes to mind. I mean, it is one of those things, kind of like the Carl deal. You're going to have to, like, wean everybody away from the joke. But it just happens. When you said you got a place to put all my stuff, your giant anus just came to my mind. I apologize. I've brought numerous of the same comics before I forget. Yeah, it just happens. We're talking about Biff to the Future. Here is issue number 2. Whenever he married Lorraine and then gave her those giant knockers. But yeah, issue number 2 of Biff to the Future. As we dive into this, you're going to find a lot of stuff that should have been in the same order. That's not, because I'm lazy. What is going on, Jonesy? What's going on, buddy? Great to see you, man. Jax! Boom! Boom! I've got to fix that. I've got to make something cool for the host. Jax, hope you're having a fantastic, God, it's got to be, what, Thursday where you're at? But hopefully you're having a fantastic week so far. Being a badass and awesome. But yes, Jonesy, good to see you. The word anus makes me think of a Duchovny in Evolution. Wow. What was that word that they kept saying? Saliva? Not saliva. Silica, I think. No, not silica. Damn, what is the damn ingredient in the shampoo? Spoiler alert, Biff in the future. Party at Angela's. There it is. Party. I freaking wish metal only Tuesday. It was close. It's close. Jack says, hello. I didn't even know. I'm not even standing. How can you tell? Selenium. Thank you. Thank you. We talked about the Han Solo. Here's issue number 4 of Han Solo. Just being awesome. And by the way, this comic drawing looks way more closer to Harrison Ford than the damn guy they got playing young Harrison Ford. But whatever. I digress. I'm going to let the movie take me. Issue number 7, Red Hood and the Outlaws. Pretty damn cool cover right there. He's about to ice Bizarro Superman. That's a badass cover. I'm in the future. I know. Yes, I know. Very nice issues of Back to the Future. Freddy would love it. Well, Freddy should be here, but he might be stuck in that Fortnite continuum. It's weird. It's hard to get people out of it. Once they start playing Fortnite, it's sort of like they're taking over their brains. They're just kind of stuck there with the controller. You know, it's kind of like, must play Fortnite. Jinxie, get off Fortnite. Must play Fortnite. Lethal, stop. Fortnite. Freddy, quit. Fortnite. So it's difficult. Stop that, yes. I might be wrong. It's something like that. Arr, Ali D is a Scottish pirate. I haven't been to stream for a while. Sorry, man. I've been super busy. It's all right, man. It's all good. Like I said, right now we're technically on a break. We're on a break right now. And because we're on a break, it doesn't really matter. I mean, even if we're doing a normal show and you can't make it, it's all right, because the show is a fun part of life. And if your life gets in the way of the fun part, it happens. It's all good. But it's always good to see when you pop back in, man. Yes. Well, your Fortnite Marvel, I know. It makes me so mad because I'm like, might have to download that damn thing. Deadpool too soon? Yeah. I'm in the future. You're not in Jack's future. Like, Heroes, like, in comparative, like, Heroes is in the future to me. But Jax is in, like, the super future. Like, Heroes is like, oh, damn, it's 4 a.m. Jax is like, I'm having lunch. Like, no. We're talking about lottery numbers. Bam! That's the girl to get it from. Anyway. Wait, what? Fortnite? Okay, logging on. Woohoo! Yes, we talked a little bit about Infinity War. Like I said, I don't want to dive into it because I don't want spoilers put out for people who haven't seen it. But I love the hell out of it. We know that my man Big Bento up there, he loved it as well. Most everybody I've talked to, they just love it. Nerdy Break is sponsored by Suave Lotion and Vegemite. I come from the land down under. I'm Doctor Strange future, bruh. Alright, so for all you Scottish people, mainly James, this is a one-shot called Anderson from the Deep End. Now, this is from the Judge Dredd series. I was never a big fan of Judge Dredd, mainly because the artwork just kind of boggled my mind. I just could not get around the childish stamping, bad coloring. Even though the story was great, I just could not handle it. However, the new stuff that has come out is phenomenal. It is epic. It is great. And this one was a great read. Anderson, of course, is one of the judges that was tutored and teamed under Judge Dredd himself. And if you saw the new Carl Urban movie, Judge Dredd, or Dredd, then you know who Anderson is. Pretty great read. Yes. Purple Army, my guy. Yes. Oh, it is! Damn it! Man, I didn't know you were even here. See? I think about you. So many swords in here might poke an eye out. Well, I mean, again, everybody who has a sword, are awesome. It's hard for people on Twitch to understand what the Playroom community is. It really is. Like, there's nothing like it. I've watched a lot of Twitch streamers trying to learn how they do it, trying to learn how they put the setup together. how they talk to the audience and what they do. I'm trying to become a Twitch streamer, but falling back to the old school PlayStation streaming ways is just how I do, because we're just like one giant, weird, nerdy bunch of people family thing. Like, everybody that has a sword are people that we've known for years, and that doesn't happen on Twitch because the chat moves so damn fast in the big screens that they don't care. You know, it's just kind of like, hey, we're on, we're going to ignore all you and just sit here. I literally watched this chick have 8,000 people while she was feeding her baby. And I don't mean breastfeeding. She's just kind of like, just not paying attention to anybody. 8,000 damn people. You know what I mean? But everybody in here is all family, and that's very rare. You go in to watch another streamer, and I'm not talking about anybody from the PlayStation. I'm not talking about Jax or Lethal or Listwitz or anybody like that. I'm talking about you go to somebody who is not on the PlayStation ever. They don't know 90 damn % of the people in there. They may have one mod or something like that. The reason you guys have a sword is so it's like, oh yeah, we know them. They're awesome. Order my Marvel Legends Infinity Gauntlet. Hell yes. Speaking of that, we got to hook up Jonesy. I apologize, my man, for not having you already on there, but we got Jonesy hooked up. ASMR is way better. But yeah, we just don't. I've got to fix this. Amber Nicole, I appreciate the hell out of that, girlie. Great to see you. Just came in 2 seconds ago. I know, it's funny that I was talking about the damn Judge Dredd right when you popped in. Hey, watch me scratch my mic and talk extra quiet. I'm gonna do one of those very soon. I think it's gonna be next week, I'm pretty sure. But yes, Mr. Jizzy invited to my birthday party for ice cream jelly. Ice cream jelly. But yeah, I mean, this doesn't exist. This camaraderie, this build up, this many people, this family type environment doesn't exist on Twitch. Like, when we jumped over and the collective PlayStation streamers, the Listwits, the Twisted Sense, all those guys, guys and girls, when we jumped over, we brought this community, this family together, and that doesn't exist on Twitch. It doesn't. So it's weird. It's new. I gotta dedicate my life to getting a sword now. Gorilla Man, it is great to see you. That's what it is. Like I said, like, it's weird. It's new. But everybody in here with a sword right here, I mean, everybody that you see, I know them almost personally. You know, like J-Dub, Fatality, Heroes, Fizz, Metal Mogwai, Jax. I've had personal conversation with them. I have interacted with them. I know things about them. I've seen pictures of them, their families, and things like that. Yoda just cheered. I appreciate the hell out of those biddies. I really do. Well, they're actually Wanda's, but it's just how we built this community. It's just how we built it. So, yeah, and the easiest way to do that is just to hang out, you know? I've got to get a banner or something about the Instagram and the YouTube, but it's all the same. Wait, what? Sword? I want a lightsaber. That would be awesome if I can make everybody have a lightsaber or a pink dildo or something. Just met Jizzy yesterday. Pretty much, love all. I gotta go back to work. Gah. Nerd Circle to Jax. I'm sorry you gotta go back to work, but the future is bright, and you gotta wear shades. Amber, I appreciate you being here. Girly Pants, do you have a fantastic Monday or not? Pink dildo, yeah, it might happen. Mine actually a boomerang, so I'm good. Mine's got to be green though, for obvious reasons. Yeah, Yoda. But yeah, it's weird to have this family camaraderie on Twitch. Nobody's used to it. Nobody's had it, but that's how we roll, and that's how we're gonna stick together. You know. About 3 years ago, a little bit longer than that. Jizzy, next month it'll be exactly 3 years of knowing each other. I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And we got to get together soon. All right. We got to get back to comic books because we have not made a big enough dent and we got a little bit of time left. Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue number 12. And of course you've got this reverse death of Bizarro on there or something. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Great cover regardless. Like I said, even if you don't read or care about Red Hood, it is still a pretty damn cool cover. Awesome throwback to the death of Superman. You built a great community. And I didn't build a great community. We built it. Just because I'm here doesn't mean that I did any of the damn work. Like, it takes a village to do this. This is not just me. Appreciate that, Fatality. Awesome, my man. Pew, 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 pew. This is not mine. I mean, like, it takes, like, just because you're chatting in here doesn't mean that it's my community. This is our community. Me and Ron Mexico were trying to make up a damn name for it, for what the streamers from PlayStation that moved over to Twitch are, and we have not figured out a damn name yet. But it's that community, because if you go to Ron Mexico or Listwitz or Twisted Sense or Jax or Lethal, if you go to any of those shows that are strictly dickly on Twitchy, then you're going to see most of the same names, and that is part of that community, that Whirlwind community. When's the next Rocket League tournament? I want to see you talk to 8,000 people at once. Well, bring on the comments. NC in the chat. NC in the chat. J-Dub, he's bragging now, but he even had over 100 people who wouldn't be able to hang. Shit. Listen, I have got archived videos of over 200 with fish stick being able to hang, so... Curse words, issue number 6. Right there. And I know it looks weird, but that koala is awesome. That koala is a great sidekick, and if you ever get a chance to read curse words, I highly recommend it, and you will enjoy it. Thank you very much, Moneymaker. CX in the chat. CX in the chat, baby. 200 knowing and talking to everyone. Trying to do it. Check it out. We've got issue number 6 of Biff to the Future. And, yeah!
Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Thank you very much, Gorilla. I appreciate the hell out of that. And then if you do not know, that was Mr. Moneymaker 254. Where's he at? Somewhere over there. Yes, Mr. Moneymaker 254 who'll be streaming tomorrow night over on the YouTube. It's very easy. Moneymaker 254. Very easy. And you'll enjoy the hell out of that. But yes, that is my official follow. Our community is sponsored by Juicy Fruit Gum and Branches Peppermint. What's going on, Chris Stuff? Vape Train. There you go. Bragging. How's Bragging Camp going? Hug Chris Stuff. J-Dub, how you doing, brother? Anyway, so yeah, Biff to the Future, issue number 6. Yes. Chris, I'm good. Sup, heroes? Moving right along to issue number 4, Red Hood and the Outlaws. Pretty cool. Not sure what's going on in this, but it looks like some sort of like crazy giant bondage man, which we know Heroes is down for. But yeah. Purple Heart. Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue number 2. And I believe I have multiple copies of this because it was one of those, constantly swapping covers. But yes, Liquid Lola! There's another one! Liquid Lola! There's another part of that community we're talking about, even though she's still over on the PlayStation. Shame. But Liquid Lola, hope you're on a fantastic Monday. And Liquid Lola will be on tomorrow on the Twitch and then over there on the YouTube. Definitely got to subscribe. Very, very awesome, amazing, beautiful lady to hang out with. Joopin'? Yes. Hey, LaFlau? Yes. Had a plate of chicken and rice. Damn, that sounds good. I'm hungry. Dan, I don't want a hug. Yes, you do. You're going to get it. You're going to get that hug. Issue number 6 of Red Hood and the Outlaws. I don't know. Kind of a lame cover, but I enjoy the series more than I do. More than I care about the cover of that one. And now we're going to get into... Did I pick up these wrong? I totally picked up these wrong. Okay. All right. That can come out. That's got to go there. Excuse me for a moment. Like I said, none of these are in order. All right, that's got to come out. This one. Boom. Okay. Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue number 9. Now that is a badass. Right. Absolutely badass cover right there. Check that out. Big Red Hood fan. Looking badass on the front of it. Awesome. Followed up by the last Red Hood of the evening, which is number 10. And pretty cool cover. Great cover right there. Hi, Giggle Monster. Yes, hugging down Lola. I'm everywhere. It's true. But you're killing it no matter where you're going. Got to go follow Liquid Lola on the Instagram. You will not be sorry. Welcome to Lick 93 with our Shout out going to Liquid Lola. Now, for those of you who don't know, Nikki D. Lovely, a fantastic streamer. I love Nikki D. Lovely. She made a calendar last year, and then she made a brand new calendar this year. Haven't had a chance to buy one, going to, but I'm suggesting, I think that Liquid Lola is working on a calendar or something similar to that. So definitely got to go check out Liquid Lola. And if she's not working on a calendar, work on a calendar. Chris Steff, I appreciate the hell out of that, my man. Great to see you, buddy. And jealous of your food. My cat wants something. Don't leave while I'm gone. Well, I mean, your cat. We've already had this discussion. Let's see. These in any order whatsoever. These are not in any order, and I'm not going to do an in order on stream. I bear hug everyone. Yes, you do. Great to see you. Hell yeah, man. Are you still growing the massive beard, bro? Scud! Flash. So, I want to say this was like 2014, 2015, somewhere in there. What on God's green earth is Conan doing? I'm glad somebody noticed that. I didn't make the Giphy. It just made its own Giphy, but I'm glad somebody noticed that. Yeah, Nikki is working on 2018. No, it's out. It's out. Like, you can buy them digitally right now. No calendar, but working on something. Well, hook me up with something. Let me know. I'm curious. Work on a calendar. I think the Nerd Circle guys need to work on a calendar. I think it was me and Ron Mexico a couple of years ago. We talked about doing a like streamers catalog, but like, you know, like picture like Ron Mexico like on a bearskin rug and stuff like that. But we just didn't know how to execute it at the time. But it's a thought. It's definitely always been a thought in the back of my brain. Teddy bear hug. I would buy a fatality calendar. Damn, little French lady. Good thing Show ain't up in here. But yeah, so I didn't realize she finished it. Yeah, you can actually go to nikkidlovely.com. She has a .com. That's how ballin'. And buy one. Anyway, so this is, I think it's 2014, somewhere in there. King Norcal, me liege, me lord, me lord liege, King Norcal. I appreciate the hell out of you stopping by, my man. It is great to see you. Yeah, Lola, you should do one. See, look, that's Miss not saying that. Metal Mogwai, party at Angela's. Jizzy Callan, like I said, I've thought about it. We might do it. It all depends on if King Norcal can help me out or not. Anyway. So, The Amazing Spider-Man epilogue to Spider-Verse. Now, this series right here is actually where Spider-Gwen came from. They did this 6-part series of Spider-Verse, and this was one of the outcomes of one of the different verses out there that actually had Spider-Gwen. This is where she came from. She came from this series. Fed the cat. He's not impressed. Don't know what to do now. I don't know. Sit the hell down. Time Spacers calendar. Nobody's going to buy that. So these are in reverse order. So we'll just go with that. Spider-Man issue number 6. This is actually issue number 14. But it's part 6 of Spider-Verse. Whole lot going on there. Whole bunch. Spider-Gwen tight outfit. Oh my. Issue number 5 or part 5. There's Spider-Gwen right there. There's Pig Spider. There's Miles right there. Whole lot going on. Pretty badass. Someone must have outbidded me. What do you mean? They outbidded you? Now the biddies are on the different screen. Number 4, Spider-Verse. You've got these spider hunters with all the different Spider-Man that they've hunted hanging on their wall like trophies. Pretty cool cover right there. We'll flop over to the other one in a minute. We'll see who's in the lead. Number 3, where you've got Superior Spider-Man taking on normal Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse. Awesome. Then we've got Part 1, Superior Spider-Man, featuring Superior Spider-Man. Yes. It's Spider-Ham. Thanks, NorCal. Appreciate ya. Those Spider-Man covers are awesome. They really are. And this is a great series. 100% worth it. I think I paid $26 for all of these. Everyone that's in this set. Pretty awesome. And that's part 1. That's actually issue number 9. And then this is sort of the build-up. This is how they got to the Spider-Verse. This is called Edge of Spider-Verse. Number 8, right there. Spider-Girl's Last Stand. Yeah, that one. Right, King. Right, King. And then you've got, look. It's British Spider-Man. Look at him. Look, it's British Spider-Man. He's like, hello. I'm going to hit you with me web shooters. But I'm not going to be evil with it. I'm not going to trip you. You hit your head in the cobblestone pathway, and that's no way to do it. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what would an evil British villain of British Spider-Man be? Metal, I can't catch up on Cheers. Tamponiche will be in my calendar. Hello, King NorCal. But yeah, like British Spider-Man, like, nah, right, stop. Or I'll say stop again. I just don't know. But the buildings aren't tall enough. Yeah, he's just running across and people are like, hey, there he goes. He's not swinging through the streets. He's just riding on the top of carriages and shit. British Spider-Man, fancy cup of tea with some... Anyway, there you go. Hey, right, tell you what, let's sit down. And then we'll have some tea before the bobbies get here, right? And then they come up to the sticks and the tool hats and be like, hey, we're professionals. I don't know. Crumpets, yeah. Timmy. Not up there, Yoda. Don't see a number. Oh, well. All right, fine. There you go. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Oh, why is that wheel still there? There we go. But yeah, this is, I'm working on a new setup for the normal show. And this is what I was working on. So back to this one. Since it is comics, you know, we're just chilling and all that stuff like that. Hi, King NorCal, bourbon glazed salmon. All right, T-King, the T-King. All right, we're gonna throw all the tea in the harbour. British Spider-Man can't stop us now. Killer crumpets. Anyway, there you go. So, the last little bit, yeah, and then we'll be done with this. Now, these are definitely not all here. They're not all in an order whatsoever. So, back in early 2000s, Marvel Comics did their big launch with Marvel Civil War. You may have seen Captain America Civil War, which is loosely based on the comic book series. However, it was one of the biggest comic events in comic history. It really was. Whether you like the story outcome or not, it still was a big game changer. And regardless if some of the characters whom died in it came back eventually because they were in like a pocket universe or whatever. It was still a great, I think it was 6 or 8 issues. I think it was 6 issues. It still was awesome. It was still great, well-contained, well-written. Well, a couple of years ago, they decided to not only double down, but triple down with the launch of the movie and then a launch of Civil War 2. And it's okay. I mean, it's not great. It's definitely not the epic adventure that Civil War 1 was. This one involved definitely more people and more movie-based characters, like the Guardians of the Galaxy showed up, and you know, Star-Lord wasn't even considered for the first Civil War, but those guys showed up, and then they chose sides again, and Iron Man's at the lead, and it just, I don't know, it was just a big fizzle. Still hate Stark to this day. See, I don't hate Tony Stark. I actually agree with him on most points in the comic books. So, I mean, I don't hate him for it. I see where he's coming from. Like, as a reader, I can step back and try to see both sides of it. But this part 2 was just such a fail to me. This is issue number 4 with Captain Marvel and Rocket Raccoon down there at the bottom. What's going on? Yesterday's Toys! Wow! Damn! I appreciate the hell out of you stopping by, man. It's weird to, you know, conversate only through text, and then now all of a sudden you're in my show. But hope you're having a fantastic Monday, my man. Yes, J-Dub, you calm the hell down. Issue number 11 right there. You've got Captain Marvel launching up there. Iron Man, pretty cool cover. Regardless if I like the series or not, it still is a great bunch of covers, and the artwork inside is phenomenal. Check out issue number 6 right there when you've got Miles about to slay Captain America. Still a pretty badass cover right there. Jizzy, I changed my mind. Need to see the new Solo movie after see the movie trailer before Avengers. Like I said, you got to keep an open mind. Well, that explains a lot, you peasant. Damn, King. Uh, Lethal just cheered 35 biddies. Thank you very much, man. Gonna spend my time with my kids and put them in bed later. All right, my buddy. Have a fantastic night. Maybe we'll chat later and hang out. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Shh. No fatality. Dr. Dangerous. I like that one. Dr. Dangerous. I like that name, dude. Where's that at? Cool, right there. I like that name, my man. Sick setup. Had to check it out. Yeah, it's like the new camera doesn't quite show it off. Like, it's a full 360 times 2. I know you're like, now, right, Jizzy, how do you do 360 times 2? Well, there's 2 rooms. Take care, Lethal. Yeah, Solo will surprise a few people, I reckon. I think it's going to be good. Will it be a box office blockbuster like The Jedi and all that? No, absolutely not. But if it gives you a new insight and a new way to look at a Star Wars franchise, then yeah. And if this does take off, I'm telling you, if it does make money, they're going to make more like this. Maybe not Solo, but Boba Fett is in the works. I've heard that they're going to do a 2-parter Obi-Wan starring Ewan McGregor between the times of episode 3 and episode 4, because he would have aged just at the right point to film 2 to 3 movies of Obi-Wan adventures off of Tatooine. So I'm telling you, it's probably going to be good and worth it. But yeah, Dr. Dangerous, I love that name. I really do. TV trailers I was seeing suck compared to the theatrical trailer. And, again, I think Donald Glover is going to kill it as Lando. So the last one we've got today is issue number 8 of Civil War II. And do not let this influence you how you think it's going to outcome, because it never is in the comics. I do have the other ones. They're just not in that box. But yeah, so that is Civil War II. And we have completed another giant stack of comics. We emptied out this small box today, and we didn't even get a chance to touch this box right there, which is my Galactic Diner, of course, Galactus. This one's not all the way full, but this one is semi-labeled, so we'll kind of know what we have to go with in here. A lot of this is Spider-Man. Oh, here's some old stuff. I kind of want to show these. Oh, we're going to get an MTV Crib tour. The thing is, like, we used to do this on the PlayStation Network, and it's all archived on YouTube. So if you want to see a broader spec, you gotta scroll back about 10 episodes, but you can go to the YouTube. It's all The Nerdy Effect. All my stuff, Instagram, to Twitter, Twitch, everything is The Nerdy Effect. But you can go and see it that way. We've shown this wall a couple times. This is where my couch is, movie posters, comic wall, Marvel Legends, Pops. There's a lot of stuff in here. And then that whole other room, I'm working on it, but it's filled too. Raven, what's going on, man? But yeah, TV trailers. Can we see Jizzy's Pimp His Ride? Pimp His Ride, yes. So I want to show you guys this just as a tease for Friday's show, because Wednesday we're going to be doing a Vlog Spacers. Will you be online tonight? I will be online tonight, yes. Can we see? Pimp His Ride. Anyway, so Wednesday we're going to do an episode of Vlog Spacers. It's been a couple weeks since we've done one. I want to get back into doing sort of the skit comedy. That way it's not all just throwing items and stuff at your faces for an hour and a half. We actually do what this show is intended for, and that is entertainment. Now, you can be entertained by the comics, by the toys, by the talk and the chat. That's fine. But I want to bring more elements to it. We are on Twitch. We want to be part of the IRL and part of the creative studios. So that is why we do sketch comedy and script building and character building and stuff like that. So I want to bring Vlog Spacers back. I've got a couple of new ideas to sort of help continue this. So Wednesday's episode will be another episode of Vlog Spacers, and Fridays we'll be back doing more comics. Now, for anybody who is new to the show, this isn't the normal show routine. The normal show routine, we show a lot of different stuff. Like a whole bunch of different things. We're just sort of on a break right now, so we're talking comics. Vlog's eggs, yes, Vlog's eggs. Yes, Vlog's heel or baby face. I don't know, you'll find out. So I want to show you guys this. I know so far in the comic collection we haven't shown a lot of old comics at all. That's because they're all put away in a different case. I'm just pulling the randos out right now. Vlad, I think I know him. Yes, you might. But this is not a great condition, but this is actually issue number 20 of Daredevil. Yeah, the original Daredevil. Issue 20, right there. So we do go a little bit old school. I think I have a couple of maybe older Daredevils. I know I have older Spider-Man. But yeah, issue number 20 of Daredevil. And it's not in the greatest condition. I would take it out and show you. But the spine does have a little bit of damage to it. So it, in its case, is pretty much where it needs to live. But yeah, so I do have some old school stuff. There's a couple guys asking if I have any golden or silver age. I do. We're just not there yet. But yeah, so that is a teaser for what this Galactus box has in it. Now, not all of it's old, but all of it is pretty badass. Old school is the best. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Anyway, so again, I appreciate everybody who came out and hung out with me on this Monday. But with a little bit of help from our friends, we will get through this dastardly work week and back on the weekend so you can get up on your high horse and say, no, right, I can do 15 shots of tequila and still walk out of here, no problem. And then prove yourself right and or wrong. But until then, we've got 4 more days of this damn dastardly work week. And we here as streamers are here to get you through that. So, Moneymaker World will be on tomorrow night. Liquid Lola will be on tomorrow night. Tonight, you can go and check out Mr. Twisted Sense. I'm pretty sure Lethal and Listwitz are probably going to be streaming some games, so go check them out as well. Again, if you follow me, my auto host kicks in. So if you follow me, chances are you'll be like, hey, what's Nerdy checking out? What's Nerdy watching? You can find these people that I'm discussing with. But Moneymaker will be on tomorrow. He is Strictly Dickly on YouTube right now. But Moneymaker254 on YouTube, you can't miss him. He's causing a lot of badassery with some big-time people, and it's fun to watch and see what he's going to bring to the table this week. Hopefully he's going to wear a romper. But there's a lot of people out there, and we'll be back on Wednesday. And then on Wednesday, you can go and check out Mr. Listwitz following me. But yeah, Twisted Sense, Ron Mexico, Liquid Low, the Homebodies, they'll be on tonight. Make sure you go check all those people out. With all that being said, my name is Jizzy. This is The Nerdy Effect. Here's a nerd circle from me to you. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. La 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 la.
It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0.
5.0.
5.0.
To beatbox.
It's a Nerdy Effect
The Nerdy Effect.
4.0.
Nerdy Effect.
Not the dose, not the dose.
5.0. What up?
I also don't want you to forget about King Norcal. He's a outlandish man from the land of Norcal. He streams on the YouTubes, sometimes on the Twitch. He has a legion of trolls coming towards him, and he asks that you come to his aid. And by coming to his aid, you have to come to his stream. King Norcal will definitely win the Troll Horde army, but he can't do it alone. You have to tune in. Help him win. You calm down Christoph. And you calm down Fatality. Yes, this is Archibald Creamsense from Lick 93. And all of you who stayed get to hear this coming on the stream. Squirt, squirt. Somebody remember that my name is Archibald. King NorCal. King of NorCal. I think he needs a first name. Like Jimmy. King Jimmy of NorCal. Archibald McLickens. I don't think I said McLickens, but we'll go with that. Why, I never have been so insulted in all my weekends. Awesome background. Yes, this is for everybody who missed the opening of the show. But yes, I have not seen NorCal, so somebody needs to go and fetch him, because I'm not leaving until he's fetched. I need something else to put on my background, but I don't know what to put. Archibald McLickens is here for your ASMR pleasure. I need to rub a hat. Sweet Kyle. I need to rub a hat against something. That would be kind of cool, like... Put your clothes back on, Fatality. What's going on, Allie D? Good to see you, baby. Good to see you hanging out with good old Kyle. That's right. 29 people listening to ASMR with Kyle. The woman dancing like Yoda. You're right. That's right. That's how Yoda gets down in her spare time. Yeah. Watch her twerky twerk twerk. You know you like it, baby. Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since I've done the voice of Kyle. Gotta try to remember it. Not sure if it's coming across right or not. No. Bored. Now you can put Seymour Butts on the line. Is this how Seymour Butts speaks to you? Yes. Okay, I'm gone. Have a good Monday. Don't forget all those people.